Hello, I'm Izzy Lawrence and welcome to the historic Conway Hall in Holborn, London. Although built in 1929 at the height of the Art Deco movement in architecture, Conway Hall's history actually dates back to Valentine's Day in 1793, when a group of Baptists started their own society at a building in Parliament Court, Bishopsgate. This society would change and develop to become the last remaining ethical society in the United Kingdom, the Conway Hall Ethical Society. Inside the library of Conway Hall, there are many fascinating artefacts of English culture relating to free thought, humanism, and the battles waged for the principles of universal suffrage and freedom. This table is the writing desk of Richard Carlile, the tireless campaigner for freedom of the press, who was imprisoned for publishing Thomas Paine's Age of Reason, which set out to challenge institutionalised religion in the late 18th century. Above it, we have John Wildman's superb portrait of William Johnson Fox, who was minister for the Society between 1817 and 1853. During that time, Fox championed the disenfranchised and was an ardent speaker against Corn Laws, slavery, and the English ruling of Ireland. Fox also supported women's suffrage by campaigning in regard to education for all and for women's rights respecting infant custody, marriage, and divorce. Either side of Fox are the sisters Sarah and Eliza Flower, as well as influencing Fox in regard to women's suffrage and being respected as equals among his literary circle, which included Charles Dickens, John Stuart Mill, and Elizabeth Barrett Browning. The Flower sisters wrote the words and music to the last song played on the Titanic as she was sinking. Another man who stood up for what he believed in was George Jacob Holyoake, who frequently lectured at the Society. He also coined the term secularism and was the last person to be imprisoned for blasphemy in 1842. George's brother, Walter Rowland Holyoake, painted this remarkable portrait of Moncure Conway in the late 19th century. Conway came to London in 1864 to eventually become the Society's minister the year after he helped his father's slaves escape to freedom in the United States. As well as knowing Robert Browning, Charles Dickens, George Eliot, Charles Darwin, among many more, Conway spoke in support of women's suffrage at Hackney Town Hall in 1871. During his tenure, the Society enjoyed lectures given by many key Victorians at the peak of culture and thought. For example, William Morris, Emma Goldman, Prince Kropotkin, and George Bernard Shaw all spoke at the Society. Continuing into the 20th century, the great and the good, such as Bertrand Russell, Sidney Webb, and the suffragettes, Marion Phillips and Marion Holmes, spoke to the Society. However, the big news in 1929 was the arrival of Conway Hall. Designed by architect Herbert Mansford, the new Society's new home would offer a library, various meeting spaces, and a world-class concert venue for up to 400 people. The concerts, by the way, are still going strong since the day they began in 1887. Today, Conway Hall continues to offer a vibrant range of cultural activities, from lectures to concerts to courses to debates to theatre to exhibitions, alongside its library and archives, as well as the wide range of activity that comes from its hirers using its spaces. So if you need an event space, please contact us. There's literally something for everyone here at Conway Hall.